Hello everyone, and welcome back to another RuneScape video. In today's video, I'll be talking about 10 NPCs that we died to as new players. I figured since this would be a fairly nostalgic video, that I'd film it in old school RuneScape. For those of you who prefer RS3, don't worry, more content with it is on the way soon. Anyway, let's just get into the video. Number 10. Guards. I remember dying to guards all the time trying to test if I was strong enough to fight them. They were one of the first things I ever died to if I remember correctly, simply because I didn't understand how levels worked yet. These guys are in nearly every major RuneScape city and can be pretty difficult to defeat if you're new to the game. Number 9. Elvarg. As a new player, you can be pretty eager to get the ability to wear the rune plate body and will just rush into the Dragon Slayer quest. Most of the quest is fairly easy, all the way up until where you have to fight Elvarg. Although many low-level players have died to her, there's also a fairly impressive amount who have defeated her. Anyway, I actually fought Elvarg less than a week ago on stream, so if you'd like to see that, it's in the streaming playlist on my channel. Number 8. Goblins. I haven't seen too many people die to goblins, but it can still happen every once in a while. All it takes is a few seconds of not paying attention to get killed pretty easily. Since goblins are so common throughout RuneScape, it's not too surprising that players have died to them. Number 7. Scorpions. These guys always scared me way back when I was a new player. Scorpions in RuneScape aren't like real life as they're way bigger than usual, even bigger than players actually. Anyway, the most common place I saw these creatures was out in the mining area north of Al-Kharid. Since they're aggressive to low-level players, I found myself either fighting for my life, and the ores I gathered, or running away as fast as possible. Number 6. Jail guards. The jail guards I'm talking about here are the ones surrounding the jail in Draenor Village. The aggressive level 26 guards were some of the scariest things to me as a new player. I'd walk so far away from the jail just to avoid getting hit. These guards are one of the main reasons I never ended up completing the Prince Ali rescue quest when I first started playing RuneScape. Who knows though, maybe one day I'll go back and finish it. Not much of a point to in RS3 though, as the Al-Kharid gate got removed not too long ago. Number 5. Barbarians. The Barbarian village actually used to be one of my favorite places to hang out and train when I first joined RuneScape. Even though they were always a way higher level than me, I would wait for the meat on the table to respawn to get some health back. It could get pretty scary though when no meat was left and I was on low health. I can guarantee you that I've died there countless times. Number 4. Lurers. This one I never really died to when I first started playing, but I've seen many players wander in the wilderness with promises of gold and armor. My mindset was that if it's too good to be true, it probably is. There are many lurers and scammers in the game even today, so just be careful where you're going. Number 3. Highwaymen. These guys made me so scared to travel anywhere when I first became a player. I would travel ways that took 2 times as long just to avoid getting hit by them. One cool thing about them though is their cape. I remember feeling so cool when I finally defeated one and got what was possibly my first ever cape in the game. These days I don't really notice them when traveling the paths they're on, but I'll surely never forget them. Number 2. Random events. Although they can't hurt you anymore, they were a pretty big threat a few years back. I can't remember how many times I'd go AFK and come back to my character and Lumbridge. Despite being pretty dangerous, I was glad they existed at some times. They helped rid the community of bots on multiple occasions and provided us with some pretty cool rewards by completing them. Although they no longer exist in RS3, they still occur in a less dangerous form in Old School. Number 1. Dark Wizards. The amount of comments, tweets, and posts I've seen about this NPC alone is pretty insane. These wizards inhabit the altar right outside of Varrock and are extremely dangerous to low-level players. I remember how insanely fast my heart started beating the first time I got attacked by one. I thought I would surely die, but I just barely escaped. I know so many of you have encountered these same wizards and have shared the same experience with me. It's kind of funny how an NPC we were once deathly afraid of passing is no longer even an issue at higher levels. Despite not being scared of them anymore, I still remember those times every time I pass by them. That's all for this video, but if you'd like to see more top 10s, then don't forget to drop a like below. For more content from me, subscribe to my gaming channel, follow me on Twitter, and lastly subscribe here for more RuneScape content. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.